Welcome everybody to the newest edition of At Home with Chuckmeister85. It's wonderful to have you once again. Episode 5, can you believe it? Many people will be shocked and horrified that we actually made this milestone, that we got beyond 1. But hey, 5's good. 5 is excellent. I love doing that. It probably wrecks my socks, but you know. A twist and a twist and a twist and a twist. Do a twist and a twist, do a twist. La, da, 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 da. Gotta get that extra spring in the step, you know. It's been a pretty long time. Not a long time, long week. But it's been a good week. As you can see, the Saints got to the grand final. Would I win? I don't know. Hopefully they do, but if they don't, nothing to be ashamed of. It's been a great season by the boys. To get 2 in a row, fantastic. Also, which should be the highest priority news, The Long Road to Loving Someone was released. Which was, we hit a little snag. The silent version didn't work, so we added sound effects and narration. Unfortunately, the advice has been to cut the text out, which is strange because some people complain that they don't understand what I'm saying. So, anyway, so we've got to, in part 2, if I can manage to complete it, it'll be all narration and picture action, no text, if possible. Don't know how it's going to work. It may take a lot doing. It's going to take 10 times as much work. So if we use 300 files for part 1, we'll have to use 3,000 files for part 2. We're up to it, I guess. Anyway, Up and Away has been delayed again because of the improvements that have been suggested. That means we have to rip it all up and start again. Rework the pictures, make a series of them, like mouths moving. So, it won't be perfect sound to picture movement, but we'll do our best. So that might be into 2011 now, so that'll be 2 years in development. But, as long as we don't take 10 years or so, I don't think anyone will mind. Anyway, so we've got those good news out the way. Good news, bad news. I'm going to read some poetry pieces in a bit. And also going to tell you some other news. So let's get on with it, shall we? It's been suggested to me to read a piece out from my collection of writings that you've probably seen on the Chuckmeister85 fan club. Well, this is our first one. See all those words? Gotta read all that out. See if I can get it right. There'll be mistakes because I've been trying this all night and all morning with varying levels of success. But here we go. It's called My Friend Ashley. It's I've got a good friend, Ashley, who is great. So great that if I keep mentioning how great, that there'll be no time for us because the list is quite long. So, shall we read it? Okay, I have a dear friend named Ashley. From my distant past she originated from. Telling you the story will take some time, so come sit down and make yourself a wine. Way back in the year of 1996, we were kids in the town of Hastings, part of the most dedicated class in school. For us future seniors, we were heavily taught to avoid future pitfalls and to never be caught. Our favourite memory is sitting near the football, plastic teacups in kids' hands drinking happily. Water or cordial in the cups, it never ever mattered. The company was something to cherish forever. But my parents decided one day to move state and town, from one semi-rural spot to another. One by one, contact with mutual friends was lost. It became a question of if and not when I would see everyone again. So the years went by and I never forgot my friend. As technology got better, the bigger the chances got that my friend would go wandering on by online. So I could finally get to say hello again, to start the journey again through time. With great fortune that event finally happened. My friend was as wonderful as I remembered her. Very soon days became better as we talked day to day. The past, present and future were the common themes. Whether it was good or bad, we talked and fought together. Soon I realized I have never had a greater time. Now as you finish your wine, this I have to say. What will the future hold, I cannot tell you. But one thing is for absolutely certain, that we as friends will stand together always, from here to eternity. And that, my friends, is the piece my dear friend Ashley, which I got encouraged to actually write, because no one's actually seen it before, actually. So you got to hear it before you got to see it. I've got another one right here for you. The Powerful Second Wind, I call it. I hope you enjoy it. A second wind is something nobody could understand. It never announces when it will come along. It never announces when it will leave you. All we know is that we take advantage of it. A man is despairing in a creative rut, has written nothing for many a long week. Then the second wind comes along with power, awakening the man's creativity from a deep slumber. A lady can feel unlucky in the game of love, thinking that her time with somebody special is past. But then that second wind comes powerfully along. Then she realizes that she can find that special person again. A teenager is bothered by bad test exam results, worried about his post-high school career. But then that second wind comes roaring through him. The teenager throws himself back into study again. The second wind is something we do not understand. But there is one thing that is certain to everyone, everywhere. We must use the second wind to its fullest extent. We never know when it will come again. Hopefully you enjoyed that one, The Powerful Second Wind. It was in a burst of creativity. I wrote 3 or 4 in a row. If you want to hear more, please let me know and I'll write them up for you. Anyway, it's time to take a break. Reading all those can be breathtaking. So I'll be right back after this message. And we're back. Haha, love that. Decided to try something new. Anyway, just to wrap up this show, there's gee, we packed a lot in today, haven't we? Anyway, I'd just like to say that my show has been compared to the Monkees TV show, and I think that's a very big compliment actually, because I love the Monkees TV show. Big fan of Davy Jones, I am. Or which one would I be? You know, that's the question I want to know. Which monkey would I be? You got Davy, and you got Mickey and Michael and Peter, wasn't it? Something like that. I just saw a documentary the other day on Foxtel. Anyway, thank you very much for the compliment, and please discuss which monkey I am. You can discuss it in the Chuckmeister85 fan club if you like, which will be nice. Okay, so coming up in the week, the grand final, so don't worry, I won't be in a bad mood regardless of the result, so the next one, episode 6, will be cheerful. And we'll be talking more about film development and all the Facebook groups, gotta talk about those. Join Jamie Redfern and Let's Bring Back YTT has 2,850 members, if the member count is correct. Some days it's like 2,832, and it's only 2,850, and then it goes back down and back up and then back down and back up. But hopefully we get to 3,000, so if you're not a member, please join today, or tomorrow, or next day, or whenever you see this. Please do. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.